Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tuesday the 21st of January. We've been inundated. We've got mods, we've got some updates, we've got a new map, and Giants have added some more stuff in as well. So, updates first. The Lizard KM180 4+1+1 by JMZ, the Sledge by JMZ, the Open Garage by Mafokri, and the Modernised Flour Mill by AWModding ABP team have all had updates. The Modernised Flour Mill has had the rice flours added. So from rice and long grain rice, the flours have been added into there. The map, which I will get onto tomorrow now, I think, is the Frankenmuth farming map by Taylor Farms. I'm not going to be looking at the giant stuff. All the mods from modders came into the mods hub. Then about 10 minutes later or so, a load of giant stuff popped in. But we have got the Class Roland 455 Unirap baler, the Vedstadt Rapid A800S, the Horsch Transformer 12VF. We've got the Landini Series 7 Robo 6, the Massey Ferguson Series 8S, the Class Action 870-800, and the Grimmer Rexor 6300, which were all base game vehicles on 22, which have kind of just been ported in by Giants. So, on with the mods, I guess. In front of me then, we have got the Icecream Factory by TethysSaturn. 5.44 megabytes download, 16 slots, 200,000 to purchase. When I get close to this, there are voices. I don't know if it's TethysSaturn. I don't know. I don't want to get clobbered for copyright or anything like that, so I have to be kind of careful. So I might have to, when we get closer to it to have a look round, I might have to mute the sound and then do some talking over the top, maybe. You can see the unload point is just in front of us, just here. So we can hear the voices. But we can go into the menu from here first. Actually, go into build mode. Let's go to our factories. There it is, the ice cream factory for 200 grand. There's no options for customization or anything like that. It comes just as it is. We come out of there and we go into this menu. And then we go, oh, there we go, there's our ice cream factory. We can make chocolate ice cream, strawberry ice cream, and water. Now, water is the interesting one on this. You can put water in, that's not a problem. But it does give you the option. If you see, where's our recipe? It says 0 times electric charge gives you 27 water. I don't know, oh, just the solar panels on the roof. If you just turn that on, it will then produce water. I have put some water in from a water tank as well, just to get up to 1,000 litres. But that can keep topping up just by producing power. I assume it's got a ground pump or something like that is how it would work. Our recipes, I would say the only downside to this is it's quite slow. It's 24 cycles per month, and the recipes aren't that high either. So if you're going to make chocolate ice cream, you are going to need, it's sort of chili chocolate ice cream. So chocolate, chili peppers, milk, eggs, and sugar. All those things combined give you 100 chocolate ice cream out. And then our strawberry ice cream is strawberries, water, honey, and your strawberry ice cream out. So that's what you need the water for, is for the strawberry ice cream. And again, cycles per month 24, and the recipe's not that high. I've had this running for a little while, and I've got 14 litres of each ice cream. So it will take a little while. As far as what you can store in it, 4,000 of chili peppers, 20,000 of chocolate, 4,000 of eggs, electric charge, that's sitting doing nothing at the moment, but honey 10,000 litres, milk 30,000 litres, strawberries 20,000 litres, sugar 26,000 litres, and water 1,000. It will store 30,000 litres of either ice cream in there. And, I mean, it's fairly straightforward. So I have muted the sound as we go around. Stuff gets dropped in here. Pallets will spawn in front of us just to the right there. As we come around the building, it's nicely made, nicely detailed. Our managed production point is just here, around the other side of the building. And then there you go. We're going from there as well. The pallets that are just there, I've got some eggs and I've got some chilies. They were left over from what I brought over to run the production. So I just thought I'd show you around the building as it is. And there you have it. I mean, it's fairly straightforward. I say I was going to speed up time, but I had everything else set up and prepped and ready to go to see how long it would take to get a pallet. If it's anything like the productions that I'm doing on Riverbend Springs, I'm on 2-day months on there, to be fair. But probably a month, I would say, it's going to take for a pallet to come out, run it 24 cycles per month in those recipes. probably around there. So, delicious new mods. That's the Ice Cream Factory by TethysSaturn. Next, we've got water hydrants, which is just over here. I've got a water tank. I'm going to check to see if you get charged when you come to them. Interesting, there are two separate ones rather than one with customization option, which I thought was interesting. Again, under build mode, this you'll go up to there along 2 containers. And there we have our water hydrant orange, water hydrant red. They're 3,000 each. And you place them down. I mean, it's fairly straightforward. Like I say, no customization options. What we'll do then, let's jump in here. I'm going to go to the red one, to the furthest one away, just because of I'm just worried about the sound. We might have to speed up time with something else as well. So, start filling. I'm watching top left. We are filling, and our money is not... Oh, our money is coming down. Yeah, it is charging you, albeit slowly, not a horrendous amount of money, but it is charging you. So once placed, it will charge you for water. So that's 0.17 megabytes download. That's by FentFan79. They're 1 slot each and 3,000 each to buy, as you just saw. So that's the water hydrants. Next, we've got the manure bunker. Now, I did put cows in, I have put food in, I have put straw in, and I have put the manure bunker right next to the cows. That being said, it's showing a 0. I know a lot of people have been saying there's a lot of problems with the manure system for cows. I am running cows that do produce stuff. I know some of them say it doesn't make manure and things like that. So what I might do, again, I hope I remember, at the end of the video, because like I said, if I speed up time now, I suppose we can speed up time a little bit. Just bear with me a second. Let's speed up time. Right, it's now 10 o'clock. Good news. We have manure. So the manure heap is working. Under build mode, under silos, is where you'll find it. And it was that one there. There you go. And what did I say it was? ManureBunker. Granjeiro Gamer, 0.14 megabytes download, 2 slots, 15,000 to purchase. There's no customization options. It will hold 2 million litres of manure being produced by cows. So this isn't a separate one. This isn't a silo in that you can fill it with manure, then take manure out. It has to be filled from animals who are producing manure. Nice. That's the ManureBunker by Granjeiro Gamer. Next we have got, next to that, what have we got next to that? The modern barn with workshop. Where did I put that? Did I not put it out? You absolute buffoon. I have now. Just over there, we've got the modern barn with workshop. This is by ikas, 8.86 megabytes download, 19 slots, 60,000 to purchase. That's not part of that. That's part of something else we're going to look at in a moment. Workshop trigger just in here. I'm looking for a light switch, which is just in the corner there. I like the window. That's quite cool. I mean, it's a window, so I like a window. Yeah, I don't know. You don't often get them in a lot of the sort of barn-type building things. It's a little bit of light coming in. It's very nice indeed. So, build mode and tools is where you'll find this one. Triple door garage with a workshop built in. If we go into here, under tools, just there, 60 grand. There's no customization options on this. It comes just as it is. That's the modern barn with workshop by ikas. Behind that, we've got the Hobo farm pack by OmaTana. I'm glad this has made a return, because this does make life a lot easier for doing storytelling if you're starting out, if you just want to have any building you want with a trigger placed. We've got a tent, we've got a bench, we've got a doormat, so it can be put up against any building, and we've got the little cabin just over here. The cabin does have some customization options this time as well, but it's a little compact cabin, everything you could possibly need, including facilities. So, sleep trigger's just there. I do like the splashes of colour with the flowers, it's very cool. Our tent just there, again, sleep trigger. And then we've got our bench and we have got our doormats. So, these you'll find under build mode. You will find them under farmhouses. Now, what is nice is that one there, our little cabin. that has some customization options on it. Swing that around, press customize, and we can change the colour. So you can pick any colour you like. There's a whole load of more muted pastel-y colours. But if it's too dark or whatever, you know, you might look and think, oh, I'm not sure about that. You can go into your customization and go a little bit sort of lighter, more minty, whatever you want to do. Have a fiddle around. Pick some colour options on the cabin. That's quite nice. So the cabins are grand. The tent's 50, bench is 50, and the doormat's 5. Nice and cheap. Gets the job done. Lovely. So that's the Hobo Farmhouse pack by OmaTana. That's 5.99 megabytes download. I'm all off kilter today. I'm not doing this in the order I normally do it in. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. That's 9 slots. That's 4 slots. That's 2 slots, and that's 1 slot. Nice. Actually, you know what? While we're here, this was going to be for the end of the mod review, but I'm going to do it now. So this is the Rolmako. These are all by JMZ. The Rolmako front roller twin disc, 7.23 megabytes download, 4 slots, 3 meters wide. That's that there. Next to that, we've got the Rolmako ProCut, 6.44 megabytes download, 3 slots, 3 meters. And just there, we've got the Rolmako disc Harrow for front linkage, 6.5 megabytes, 4 slots, and 3 meters. I'm going to show you all at the same time. They're all by the same modders, so it makes perfect sense to do that. We will start with the roller, because that's the first one we're going to look at. So under rollers, just there, 4,650, 80 horsepower required. We can have it with or without the trawl, like that. Now, it looks like a disc harrow. It does say it's a roller. It's a curiosity. It's under rollers, so we'll take it as a red. Come from there, and we come up to this section under mulches. We've got the ProCut, 6,920, 100 horsepower required on this. We've got a beam with reflectors, yes or no. And then we've got additional weight, no, or 300 kilo front weight. And then we come out of there and we come along to our disc harrows, and that's where the third one is, just there, 6,500. Beam reflector, yes or no. And this one, we've got additional weight. This goes up like suitcase weights. So we've got 100 kilo, 200, 300, 400, and then off. So we'll start with this one. Now these are all designed for front. They can be used on the back. I know the mulcher in the middle as well, especially, can be either. But the other two do specifically say front, but you can put them on the back if you want to. I'm just putting it out there. We unfold our roller, so it's clipped at the moment. When we unfold it, it becomes free swinging, a dangler. Like that. Pretty cool. Now we have got some option there, L1 and right 6 side to side, for adjusting those tines. If you've gone for that option, you might not have done. Now we have got some weeds and we've got some stuff to mulch, so you notice it's all free swinging. Now these aren't turn onable. You just lower it. Now that's interesting. So that's not doing anything about the weeds. Is that even rolling? I'm not sure that's doing anything, you know. Lift roller, fold roller. Adjust that in and out. You know what? I'm going to go to the field that hasn't got any weeds on. Just check and see if it changes the texture, because that doesn't seem to be doing anything. I guess it's probably supposed to be used after seeding, the fact it is a roller. But normally it does something to the ground. Right, let's slow that down now. Well, there you go. Isn't that bizarre? There you go. That's more like it. Maybe I should bring all 3 of them over here. I was curious to see whether the mulcher would get rid of the weeds. There we go. There's your roller. Front mounted, so you can roll and then... I mean, at the end of the day, usually you would do your seeding and then roll. But if you're just trying to get a nice smooth seed bed to add a bit of immersion, you could do that on the front and a seeder on the back if you wanted to. So, I mean, that would be your choice, of course. So that's the twin disc. Let's go and get the mulcher, try that over there. If that doesn't work, we'll bring them all over here. And then we've got the disc harrow as well. The disc harrow should definitely work. Maybe. Should definitely, maybe, possibly work. So again with this isn't powered either. This is just the weight of the weights. So this is, again, this is a lower, we don't have any other options on this, it's just lower. There we go. So that's doing the mulchy thing, so it is getting rid of the weeds. And if you've got stubble from a crop, it will mulch that. Not all crops give stubble, but the ones that do. And I say it doesn't need to be turned on, it's not driven from a PTO. Front mounted, and again you can do your mulching, then whatever you want to do behind it. Nice animations, nice detailing. That rotor moves really well on there actually. Which brings us on to the final one, which is the disc Harrow. So let's lower that down and drop that off. So again, this is not turn on, just lower. Actually, where it says fold, let's lift that up. Fold disc Harrow. Oh, there you go. It came already unfolded. Nice. Lights if you've gone from. If you went for the light option, drop that down. Any other options on that? Don't think so. There you go. 3 meters of disc harrowing goodness at 9 miles per hour. Almost like a Rolmako pack. I know they're separate mods, but there you go. All 3 of those by JMZ. Moving on from there. We have got the grain storage with hen house by Mr. Grucher. This is quite a large building, this. As you can see, the hen house is at the back, just around here. Dialogue box for 50 hens, chickens. So, dialogue box, feed point, eggs will spawn there. We've got this bit here. This actually opens into an office, so if you want the chickens wandering around in the office, making a mess, you can. All the light switches and stuff in this building are nice and clearly marked with that to allow for people such as myself that can never find them. Open that gate to the front, which brings us out to here. So we have got double door sets, we've got roller door sets, double garage out to the side here, which has also got a side door on it, I think, as well. Yep, just there. Come across here. We've got this one opens to, is this a drive-through? I'm trying to remember. Yep, these ones will drive through. I did have the back door open on this one as well. So much larger space here. Light switches on the wall. We do have a small... This is weird, actually. You've got these 2 plant pots. I thought, oh, that's quite cool. I thought this was like an entranceway to an office. It's, just that. Entice you in with the plant pots, then lock you in. But what we do have on this, around the back, is... Oh, here as well. There we go. Go to this and it says, well, I can't actually make out what that says, but if you press circle, there you go. So you can take all of the plaster, stucco, however you want to refer to that. Is there another one over in that corner? On the back as well, right up on this side, there's another one. We can remove it on this wall as well. I don't think we have the option for putting it back on to these walls. I think these are just brick no matter what you do. I will do one more scoot around the perimeter, just in case I have missed something, but I'm pretty sure. Each one of these does have its own light switch for each individual garage. Yeah, there's no option for changing this side to brick, just around the back. So, this you will find... I didn't say what it was there. 54.4 megabytes download, 41 slots. It will hold 50 chickens and 80 grand to purchase. So this you will find under animals and under chickens. Just there. No customization options on this. It comes as it is. There we go. So that's the grain storage with hen house by Mr. Grucher. Next we have got the North American shed pack by Bcbuhler and Seriousmods. Just here we have a Quonset single door, Quonset double door, drive through, and then we've got the pole barn. The pole barn does come in 5 or 6 different variations, and I will explain why in a second. This is 10.82 megabytes download, 3 slots for all of them. So if we go into our build mode and we go up and then down to our sheds. So 25,000 is our Quonset single door, so only opens one end. No customization options, it's metallic, it comes as it is. For 27,500 we've got the double door option. Then we come down to these, the pole barns. Each one is 32,500 and they do have a customization option. And you'll see for why. That one says pole shed beige trim, which that one is. That one says blue trim, that says grey trim, green trim, red trim and white trim. So if we say go for the, it doesn't matter, red trim. So the red trim stays as it is. Let's just, actually we'll leave it that way around. The red trim stays as it is. God, words. Let's go on to a bit we can get to. There we go. But our customization option on this changes the colour of the building. So the trim stays the same, but our customization option is to change the colour of the building, like that. Or like that. So the trim will stay the same, customization just changes the actual main fabric of the building for 32,500. Each door on the Quonset opens separately. These were on Edgewater, Saskatchewan, weren't they, if I recall. So closed up, we have got a side door as well, which does get covered by the larger doors. There we go. And then the double door one, drive through. These don't have lights in them. They are just as they are. And then we've got the pole barn. I only put one down. But again, I like the weathering, the detail's nice. Bit of dust around the bottom, bit of dirt. They look like they've been used. That's nice. Again, each door opens individually. No lighting in this one either. But again, the level of detail at the top there. Drive through with a door opening at the back as well. So even this stuff around the bottom, like to protect the sides from whatever it is you might be bashing up against the side of it. All adds to a nice immersive feel. So that's the North American Shed Pack by Bcbuhler and Seriousmods. Next we move over to this. This is the Lizard Transport Box. This is by Agrar Design Austria. 1.42 megabytes download and 1 slot. Now, this can be just put down. You can move it with tensions, with straps, various different forks and stuff that we've got now that will allow it to move things around. Or 3-point link, or what was the other option? There are 3 options. The front comes down. This is used for storing, like putting logs in if you're doing small log work. You can probably get an IBC plonked in the top of that, but it's designed for more smaller stuff. And as we get more mods coming out, like we had on 22, with like pallets of grain and pallets of oats and stuff, but then we had bags as well. So bags and stuff like that. It doesn't have an option for a chainsaw or anything like that on it. But this you will find under our equipment, and this is under miscellaneous. Quite a way down, where were we? Under this miscellaneous here, with the trailer on it. Just there, 2,500. So options standard or with extension. Then you've got attacher type, so no attacher, which made me think, well, how do you move that? But on the bottom it has got forks, so you can pick it up with pallet forks and stuff like that and move it around. Just for storing of things. Tractor triangle, so if you've got a tractor triangle option, or 3-point for moving it around. Then design colour changes the mesh. So if you want to change the mesh colour on it, there we go, you can change the mesh colour on there. Very nice. So, start the jump on this. We can raise and lower it down, drop it off, and then do whatever we want with it. We can open up the front to make it easier for putting stuff in and out. Just has that little flap there. Does have tension straps to go across the top. If you haven't got that raised section, it will go across the other bit. So for putting stuff in, nice and straightforward. I did check under animals to see if there was a version of this that took sheep or pigs or anything like that. But that's the only version there is, the transport box for things rather than animals. So, that's by Agrar Design Austria. Next, we've got the Stara Tornado 600 MD by Farm Centro Sul. 2.58 megabytes download, 3 slots on console, 18 meter spread width. I'm going to go over to those because it does lime and fertilizer, so I've got one of each to check it. Now, admittedly, I've only got the little rigid track, so it does look absolutely huge on here. On a larger tractor, it doesn't. They don't hold very much, but you will find these, if I go the correct direction, which I don't often do when I'm doing my mod reviews, is under fertilizer spreaders, just there, the Stara Tornado, 3,500, 650 litre capacity, solid fertilizer or lime, no options, you get it just like that. So, I've got one with fertilizer in, this one here, and this will just be a case of turning it on and seeing the spread width. It should go to 18 metres. There we go. There's our fertilizer going down. So what we'll do now is turn that off, lower it down, drop it off. I'll go and grab the lime. Usually lime spreads narrower, but it doesn't hurt to check these things because not always. You know, sometimes you get mods and they're designed specifically to go exactly the same. So we will double check just in case. So let's turn that on. 18 metres, there we go. Didn't hurt to check. So lime or solid fertilizer, 18 metre spread width. That's the Stara Tornado 600 MD by Centro Sul. Nicely made, nicely detailed. Does the job. Next, we had the baby brother or sister to this the other day. This is the Strautmann Tera-Vitesse CFS 5101DO by Jeff D25, 5.94 megabytes download, 4 slots on console. This is a forage wagon, 50,000 litre capacity. You will find it under forage wagons, just there, 160 grand. It's up there in price. How much is the shuttle? That's 49,500. This does 50,000 litres. So, yeah. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, back to Trelleborg on tyre options. Silage additive tank, yes or no. So if you're picking up grass, you get your bonus. That holds 10 litres of silage additive and a license plate option on as well. No other options. It comes as it is. What we do have with this is L1 and right stick up and down, adjust the flap at the front there. So if you are doing forage harvester work, it will allow it to fling in. R1 and up and down gives you the option to adjust at the hitch there to level out your triple axle depending on what you're towing it with. Unload is done at the back there, like so, and then we turn it on and we drop our hitch or pickup like that. So again, that adjustment, if your hitch isn't touching the ground, you've got a bit of adjustment there to get the hitch to touch the ground if it's not picking up as you were hoping it was going to, and it will pick up all the various different things you would expect it to. Let's turn it on. There we go. Pickup's pretty good because I've got quite big swaths here. It's doing a good job of it. And it's a forage wagon. Does the forage wagon thing. Lights, indicators. There's not really much else to show on that, really. Like I say, it does what it's supposed to do. That's the Strautmann Tera-Vitesse 5201DO. Did I put 5101? Oh, I did. I said 5101. I'm so sorry. The 5201 by Jeff D25. Next, we've got this handy little thing. This is the Lizard Low Bed Trailer by WOLFex Modding. 3.9 megabytes download, 4 slots on console. It is a low loader-esque type trailer, but you can still put pallets and bags and whatever you want on it. Sides fold down, back folds down. Nice long ramps as well. Often trailers that are small have short ramps, and it makes it very difficult getting certain vehicles in because they bottom out on the ridge. But with long ramps on it, it stops that happening. So this you will find in our vehicles under our trailers section, which is just there, under low loaders, and there it is, 17,500 for the base version. We've got the option. The other thing I like about this is very cool. So that's standard, or you can put stretcher poles on, make it into a log trailer. Why not? Very versatile, not too expensive, pretty cool. Nice long logs. Front wall, yes or no, so kind of like a headache rack if you don't want stuff sliding forward, especially if you're going to do that. You don't want your logs falling forward. Handy. We've got a little ladder on the front there. I'm not quite sure why you... yeah, I mean, there's a ladder. You've got a toolbox option, which puts a toolbox on the front there if you want to go for a toolbox. Warning signs around the back here. You can put those on, yes or no. There you go. And then we have got design color, which does the sides. So let's go red, for example. You can do metallics and satins on there if you want. And rim color is exactly the same. Pick and choose your color. Metallics and satins and a license plate option on there too. So what we'll do is jump in there. L1, R1, right stick side to side does that one. Right stick up and down does that one. So we have got the option to open those up. Tension straps. So if you just want to use it as a regular old trailer, whether it's bales, whether it's pallets, whether it's big bags, whatever it might be, you can do that. Which again, like I say, adds that versatility to it. I like. Then we fold that down. Puts the support legs down. Nice long ramps for driving vehicles and things like that onto it. With a nice smooth transition into the bed. Very handy indeed. Supports go away. Job done. Lights on the back. Indicators too. Very cool trailer that. I do like the addition of the log poles. That's very clever. Very useful actually. I was just going to say, has that got a rear? Oh no, hasn't got a rear trailer hitch. Okay, so that's the... Where are we? The littered low bed trailer by WOLFex modding. Next we have got the Husqvarna. Now hopefully this is going to ride a little bit better than the base game. This is the Husqvarna FE 501 by SleutjesModding. 11.55 megabytes download, 6 slots on console. There are an absolute ton of options for colour choice and whatnottery on this. If we go to our cars and bikes, just there, 10,500. 51 horsepower. You can have it original with lights. You can have enduro mode, which takes the lights and the rear number plate bit off and all that kind of stuff. Or you can go numbers 0 through 9, like that, if you want to. I went standard original. Side sticker, yes or no. So you can take that on or off if you don't want it on there. Now, if you have it on there, the side sticker, you can't change where it's got the Husqvarna logo and the blue. You can't change the blue. If you want to change the color of that, you want to turn that sticker off, just as a word of warning. Chassis color, I'm going to pick random colors. You can do metallics and stuff on here as well. So chassis color does all of that. Side plastic, let's go red, does that. Suspension plastic does the suspension legs. You might have guessed it down there. Then we have got the hand protectors. Let's go yellow so they stand out a little bit. There you go. Hand protectors up there. Front plates. Front plate. Let's go green. Does that. Seats. Pick and choose if you want to go for a leatherette type thing or whatever you want to do. Front fender. Purple, because why not? Rim colour. Let's go to something bright. And again, you can do metallics on that for your rims. And license plate option on there as well. So a whole load of stuff you can change there. Now, let's hop on. Start it up. Horn. Lights. First person. Nicely detailed. Now, the base game one is a little bit hit and miss. Let's check and see. Firstly, does this have a bit of suspension movement on it? Because, oh yeah, there's a bit of movement there, front and rear. I like that. See, I like it. I like a mod. I like a vehicle with a bit of suspension movement. So when you hit those bumps and rocks, now the base game one is it's a bit naughty on the turning. This seems to be absolutely fine. A mild pause for my twins who've just returned from the gym and came in making all sorts of bizarre noises, as they do. Anyway, yeah. So I have to say, it seems very stable. I haven't had it bounce off the floor or do anything daft. Nice bit of suspension movement. Well, there you go, look. Bit of a jump as well. Works absolutely fine. There we go. Straightforward. The Husqvarna FE 501 by SleutjesModding, which brings me on to... Actually, you know what? Let's ride over there. Which brings me on to the last of the mods for today. It was going to be the Rolmakos, but I jumped ahead and did those earlier. And we're going to finish off with Mammut. We've got the Mammut Silo Compaction Pack. I may have a puzzlement with this one. I'm not too sure, but we'll find out momentarily. So, This is by Agrar Design Austria, 10.31 megabytes download, 3 slots each. We've got 2 different compactors. We have this one here, which looks like it's designed to be a front mounted, but you can put it on the back as well if you want to. And then we've got this one here. Now, this one says 600 litres, and you do fill them with water. So that one's got 600 litres of water in it to add to the weight and hopefully aid compaction. This one says 4,500 litres, but I only got it to fill up to 1,000. So I'm assuming that might be a typo. That one is just a roller type thing. This one you do actually turn on. This is driven. But we'll have a look at both. So we go into here. We go down to our silo compaction. Not levelers, but compaction. There we go. So that's the one for the front. 11,880. 600 litres of water it holds. And we can change the bolt holes on this. So bolt hole 1, bolt hole 2, bolt hole 3, and back to 1 again. That's it. Now this one, I'm not blind, am I? That does say 4,500 litres, doesn't it? Yeah. We've got deflector plate, yes or no. That's our option on that. No colour choices, everything like that comes just like that. The Silo Fox. So, what we're going to do, let's hook up to this. Now, we do have options once hooked up. So we're on the front. So L1, we've got right stick up and down, and right stick tilt, so we can, or side to side, so we've got up and down and we've got tilt. We can automatically raise and lower if we want to as well, with 600 litres in. If we switch to the back one, this one gets turned on as a roller, and probably should be on the front maybe, anyway. But we have got the option on this one, L1, we've got right stick up and down, right stick side to side, so we've got tilt, but we have also got automatic, sort of press the button and it will go up and down. Now if we go L1, R1 and right stick up and down, oh no, that's on that one, sorry. We can move that side to side on the front, sorry I meant to show that. So we go all the way out to one side, all the way back the other. This one on the back, we have got the option for L1, R1, right stick side to side. We've got twist on this one. So if you want to change the direction of what you're doing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to lower the front one. We'll go onto the clamp first, and let's have a look, top left, at our compacting. Now compacting will be fairly slow, provided we don't get stuck, of course. So what I'm going to do is lower the front one, then we'll move forward, and we'll see how, if the compacting is much faster. I mean, maybe I should be on a bigger tractor, potentially, but I mean, it's compacting, and it wouldn't say mega fast. Again, I'm always on the lookout for those ones. You get them every now and again that are like hyper fast. I mean, they're not ridiculously so, but they do compact a lot quicker than you would expect them to. So let's raise that up. Now what we're going to do is turn this on the back and lower it. Whoa, mama. Now, that's going much faster. He says it went from 4 to 5 to 6 really quickly. There we go, 7. This is probably supposed to be on the front because it seems to be doing more going the other way than it does going this way. Yeah, it should definitely be that way. But as far as levelling goes, that rotating one levels far quicker than just compacting, which I like as well. So compactor and leveller all in one, because I just usually normally use the tractor tyres for my levelling, whereas this is doing all that for me. That is really spreading it. Yeah, look at that. That's doing a cracking job, that. Up to 12% already. I say I probably could have done with a bigger tractor in all honesty, but that is doing a good job. Yeah. Now again, I'm not one, I don't tend to use levelers. I am more, if I'm going to do stuff, I will use compactors. If I'm using these wrong, I apologise. I know, like I say, looking at the way that's rotating, it should be on the front, or a tractor like a Valtra or a Fendt or one where you can change your driving direction. I don't think we can on this, can we? No. But one where you can change driving direction, so you can have it on the back, but you would be facing that way, so it would be right. Actually, let's... Can we do both at the same time? I'm not sure this tractor's got the minerals to do both, has it? But yeah, it's doing the job. And there we have it. That's the Mammut Silo Compaction Pack by Agrar Design, Austria. And as I said at the start, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I wasn't going to do this, but I am going to do it. We've already seen that the manure is going into manure heap. What I'm going to do, I'm going to skip ahead one day and see what the pallets look like for the ice cream. Hopefully we'll have a pallet. If not, I might skip ahead another day, just so you can see a couple of the pallets before we finish. Well, this is perfect. I skipped ahead a month. So I'm doing 1 day months, so I skipped ahead till about 10 o'clock, 10:30, and they weren't ready, so I've skipped ahead now till 3 o'clock on the same day, so probably a month and a half, roughly. And there's our pallets, there's our chili chocolate, and there's our strawberry, with the logo of the factory on the side as well there. That's what the pallets look like. Actually, I've got liftable pallet and bales. Oh no, they're not liftable. Okay, just to double check, doesn't know that either. There you go, that's what the pallets look like when they are out. They are worth about £6,000, I think it was. Let's double check on the prices menu. No, it wasn't there. Let's go to prices. Strawberry ice cream. Yeah, 6,539. And then the chocolate one, I think they're the same price. So they do take a while, but they're worth a few quid. Chocolate ice cream. Yeah, a little bit more. Not bad at all. Tasty prices. Delicious mods. That's it for the mods for Tuesday 21st of January. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.